One thing that I liked about you, man, when I'm watching you, man, and it seemed like you went away from it a little bit, but I mean, you fight orthodox well, you fight southpaw well. So the southpaw thing, I think you got a little away from that a little bit. Maybe it's some training things, but I see you don't really switch as much as you used to. But you fight orthodox well, you fight southpaw well, and you a hell of a body puncher, man. So talk to me about your boxing style and your mindset just going into the ring.
It's very funny because my boxing style, I'm an aggressive counter puncher.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not an all-out aggressive fighter. I'm actually better on the back foot than I am going forward.
Mm-hmm.
But no one's seen that side of my game because when I go in there and I hit them, they kind of want to just move and survive. They're in survival mode. But I think with this opponent that I've got next, he'll come to fight, and that will allow me to box a bit more, use my footwork, my fast hands and stuff like that. And you'll see me in this fight. You'll see me change the turn and circle a lot more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say my style. I'm an aggressive counter puncher, and my best attribute is my mind. I'm someone that can adapt to any certain style, and I can adopt very quickly. But yeah, I'm a hard hit. I'm someone that's kind of I've got a bit of everything. I've got fast hands, fast feet.
Yeah.
I like to use my angles. I can turn southpaw orthodox, and I punch hard enough. I'm a very explosive fighter. So, yeah, I like to say I'm a universal fighter because I'm somebody that can do everything.
For sure. And definitely one thing that I noticed about you, man, like I'm sitting here talking to you right now, man. You seem like a cool guy, man. But when you get in that ring, man, you turn that shit on. I'm not gonna lie, man. And I think that's what really, like, you know what I mean? Because you get in the ring, man, you turn that heat up, man. So with that power and explosiveness, is that something that you always had in you, or is that something that you kind of, because it's like you just turn a switch on, man, and you powerful, you dominant in there? Is that something that you always had, or is that something that you kind of had to, or was trained? Was that something that was trained to come out of
you? It was something that I've always had, but it's something that my amateur coach adjusted slightly. So I used to be an all-out aggressive fighter when I was a kid, and I used to just love to have a tear up. And my amateur coach took me away from that and says, "Okay, from now on, we're just going to box on the back foot. We're going to be a counter puncher." So for six months to a year, we just practiced counter punching, and then my coach took me away from that and said, "Okay, now we're going to do both. Want to be a counter puncher and aggressive fighter." So I've been able to adopt to both styles.
Okay.
But I always say, like I said, if you see me spar, if you come to my gym, you see me spar, you won't see me go forward once. I'm a counter puncher. I love boxing on the back foot. I love making people miss and making them look silly. And I keep saying to myself, I'm going to show everyone how good of a technical boxer I am.
Yeah.
But when I walk to that ring, it's seek and destroy. Something, like we say, something switches, and I don't know what it is. Something just switches, and it's like, hey, bro, they're gonna hurt me, or I'm gonna hurt them, and I'm not getting hurt. You know what I mean? You're not taking food off my table, so I just like to inflict pain. But yeah, there's an inner beast that comes in out of me in the fight, and something just switches, and you see that explosive puncher.